Hi, welcome to another episode of Neighborhood Favorites. We are here on historic King Street for day 2. Today, we are going to focus on furniture. We're going to start with a small visit to Paris, France. Come on, let's go in. Hey, Raphael, how are you?
Welcome to Tradition de France.
Thank you. I am honored to be here today. This is amazing. I always wanted to come back and get the full grand tour.
Oh, you come to the right place.
This is so, where does this come from? Who chose this?
That we choose that with my wife. They're coming from the south of France. They typically what we call the French jacquard.
Okay.
Is a collection. They're really colorful. You have a little bit also some settled color, but mostly very colorful. You can see the different color. It's very popular in Europe and in US too.
I see a lot of different chandeliers.
Yeah.
Is that something that you specialize in? Like it's...
We specialize in chandelier. We do a lot of chandelier. If you come here, every week they change. We do a lot of lighting. We have traditional and a little bit more modern. The same thing, the different style, size. We can costume any size also.
So what was it that you decided to leave France to come here, Alexandria, Virginia, King Street, start your business?
Okay, we decided to come. It was mostly my wife. It was she wanted to try US. I did my experience a while ago. I did my high school in Chicago, and I went back to France. And my wife, she really wanted to try US too, and we decided to come with the objective to open a store to replicate what we've been doing in Paris for our family, because we've been working for our family in Paris for many years. And we choose Alexandria because it was very charming. We feel much more home. It's cozy, it's friendly, and we find our new home. Let me show you something going to surprise you. That beautiful piece is made in France by very famous carver Patrick Héal. He's a generation and family. What they do rosewood is not many in France. Is the last one do the rosewood, and that is the way you can see that is the inlay, and each piece is signed. All these pieces made by him, they are signed.
Okay. This was amazing.
It's really beautiful. Let me show you more upstairs.
Oh, there's an upstairs.
There's an upstairs too.
That's lovely.
Come follow me.
So we were discussing before that you don't have a middleman. Is there a reason why you don't have anybody in the middle of you? And
we don't have anybody in the middle because it's going to affect the price and affect our client, as we try to go only indirect. Like our import from Europe, we import directly ourselves. We have our own container coming to us directly from France to here. Actually, we have one in the water coming next month. Yeah.
So you did say that you and your wife fly over to France and to Italy and
to France, mostly France. Little bit Italy, but mostly France, where we find all most of our pieces, furniture in particular.
Can you tell me about this piece here? This
piece is...
It almost looks like me when I was in high school.
Yeah, that is a Cassidy. Actually, this one is an American artist.
Is this cherry wood?
That is cherry and walnut. All solid cherry and walnut is made in France in in Alsace, in Strasbourg. I don't know if you're familiar with that region, where we costume a lot of pieces.
Okay.
All the high-end in France is made in that region.
Ah.
Yeah.
So Raphael, what do you want your clients to leave with? I know when I came, I left with a feeling of elegance and warmth. What do you want your clients and people who visit the store to feel when they leave?
I think both the elegancy and also casual, because we target, different style.
Well, thank you, Raphael, for this amazing tour, and I hope to be back and see you soon, my friend.
Thank you very much to you. Merci beaucoup.
We're going to our next stop on our tour, and it's right next door, Red Barn. Come on, let's go in. Hello, my friend Kathy.
George, nice
Good
to see you.
Kathy with a K,
Kathy
I
with a
always
K,
say.
yes.
This reminds me of a general store like when I was growing up, but it's so much more.
It is.
And you've been here for a little bit?
I've been here for 16 years, yes, sir.
Wow,
Yep.
what is your role here?
I'm the buyer for Red Barn, yep.
Okay, so you're gonna be the perfect person to tell
I
me
hope
what's
so.
here.
I hope so. We
Okay.
sort of have different sections throughout the store. We like to think that we have something for everyone to buy.
Okay.
Whether you love nautical, the beach, and who doesn't?
I grew up in the beach.
There you go.
Near the beach, actually. Yeah.
Nautical, beachy. I personally, one of my favorites. We have a woodland section.
Okay.
We have a local section where people can come in and buy mementos from the Washington, D.C., that represent Washington, D.C. or Virginia or Alexandria.
It smells so good in
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Is it because of the candle section?
Yes, it is our collection of Sydney Hale candles, which is one of the best-selling lines in the store. It's a lovely line. It's a husband and wife team, and we consider it to be a local line. They started in Arlington, then moved out to Loudoun County, and now have settled in Richmond. But these candles fly off the shelves. They're just a wonderful company. They give 10% of their proceeds to dog rescue.
Oh, wow.
So we just love them. It's just a fabulous line.
Well, I am ready for the tour because it
Okay.
goes all the way back.
We go
and-
way back. This is one of our newer card lines.
Okay.
Customers come in and stand here for half an hour and just laugh hysterically at these cards. They come to us from England. It's a lovely company. This is the boss's favorite. I see people my age climbing Everest. I'm just happy to get my legs through my underwear without losing my balance. Right? Are you?
Somebody must have had a camera.
I'm there. I don't know
My
if you're
house,
there.
yeah, I'm there. I'm there. This is a chase, right?
It is. This is we do carry an upholstery line, Cisco Home out of LA. Everything is bench made, meaning they make it when we order it. Nothing is manufactured, mass manufactured and stocked in a warehouse. It's just a beautiful, lovely line.
These are just
They're beautiful.
exquisite. Yeah.
It's Smithy Ironware. They're out of Charleston, South Carolina. We do quite well with it. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's actually made from reclaimed iron. So they're trying to recycle. They're trying to do good things. I have several pieces of it. I gift it a lot to my boys as they've gotten older. It's just a really great line.
Is there a special way that you?
Well, you never want to wash cast iron with soap. We do have some special. We have cast iron oil. We have cast iron soap. You can get like a scraper to scrape the little bits off the bottom, right? But you do want to care for it. But it's really durable.
And they're
there's
heavy.
They're
Wow.
heavy.
There's so many different things here, Kathy. How do you choose what is in the store? How do you?
Well, it's a collaboration between me and the owner of the store, Amy Rutherford. We're always looking for new things to bring in because we don't want to get stale. We don't want our customers to come in and see the same things every time. So we're always looking for new lines. Sometimes a line sells well in the beginning and then it sort of peters out. We'll replace it with something else. But it's a collaboration between the owner of the store
Oh,
and
I love
me.
it.
Yeah.
What is Mother's Shrub?
Okay, she's amazing. She is out of Richmond, Virginia. It's this lovely woman named Meredith who apparently grew up drinking, it's a drinking vinegar.
Okay.
So she grew up drinking vinegars with her grandmother. and then, decided this is what she wanted to try doing. Her husband does all the artwork on the bottles, and then she creates the shrubs. Okay, this is one of my favorite new things. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. It's glitter mimosa. It's mimosa mix, but it glitters. And at Christmas, we're going to have a candy cane syrup that's a glitter candy cane, which is so much fun.
What I'm loving about our tour today is that we're talking about a sense of community, a sense of responsibility, and not just selling stuff. How do you, is that part of why you are here and what
absolutely.
you do?
I mean, Alexandria, Old Town is an amazing community. The residents all support the small businesses, which is so wonderful. Honestly, since I started working in a small business, I don't ever shop at a mall anymore. I would much rather shop at the small businesses here in Alexandria, in Old Town, support the small business owners. I wish I had the statistics. I'm not completely prepared for this, but when you shop locally, there is a large percentage of that money goes right back into the community.
Are there occasions that people can come to say, hey, I'm having a party, I want to come here? Give me some examples of your client base.
Honestly, anybody and everybody. We have realtors come in that are looking for a gift basket to give to a client that has just closed on a home. We have grandmothers that come in looking for infant gifts. We have small children come in and teenagers come in looking for our Jellycat items. We have dads come in shopping for mothers. We have moms come in shopping for dads. Again, our goal is to have something for everybody. So you can come into this one store and find a gift for anybody on your list.
You know what? I just remembered, I didn't ask or see. Do you have a pet section? My dog Moses will not let me in the door. It was like, hey, you forgot about me.
We sure do. Do you know how much people in Old Town Alexandria love their pets, especially their dogs? Come on, right around over here.
Oh my God.
We've got a pet section right over here. It's not heavy on items for pets. We do have a few dog toys, but it's heavy on gifts for people who love their pets.
Oh my God,
Cat puzzles.
Yeah, I can replace my dog mug.
There you go.
Because I got a dog mug.
You got a dog mug?
I got a dog mug.
Because you're from New Jersey.
I'm from Jersey.
Yep. Yeah. So cat jokes, cat note cards, same thing over here, dog note cards, dog note hats,
dog hats.
doggy biscuits. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
This is amazing.
We would never forget our furry friends.
Well, thank you. This has been amazing. Thank you for showing me around and chatting. This has been a wonderful experience, and I got to bring Moses back.
Well, please do. We loved having you in the store, and we hope you come back and shop at Red Barn Mercantile.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Neighborhood Favorites. We were on King Street, historic Old Town, Alexandria, Virginia. We had a wonderful time going to Tradition de France, taking a small little trip through Paris, France. And then we came right next door to Red Barn, where it made me feel like I was at an old general store. As we leave Red Barn, I can't help but take in the beauty of old Alexandria. Just steps away, King Street stretches out with brick-topped sidewalks, charming storefronts, and the energy of neighborhood that has stood the test of time. This season on Neighborhood Favorites, we've been on quite a journey. We started with bold flavors that carry the spirit of the Caribbean at Sapodillas, where every dish is rooted in tradition and love. We explored creativity and craftsmanship at places like Evolution Home and Pippin Toy Company, where every piece, every toy tells a story of passion and imagination. We rolled up our sleeves at AR Workshop, discovering the joy of making something with our own hands. Each stop reminded us that neighborhoods aren't just places, they're people, and every business we visit carries the heartbeat of its community. I want to go back to Samantha Abrams, owner of Sapodillas. Let's hear more about her legacy in our special bonus feature. Here with Samantha Abrams,
I'm so honored.
Owner of Sapodillas. Let me just ask you, and we had been talking, previously, what inspired you to open this wonderful, warm restaurant? It seems like a home. We're like sitting in these chairs.
Yes.
This is amazing. What inspired you to do it and to do it in Ward 8?
It's, it's a cultural tribute. From coming from Ghana in 1993, my parents given up our home and business just to make sure that we had opportunity, and we knew coming back to North America was a place where we can land. And dreaming this up, like I wanted my parents to have a business. So I wrote a business plan in 1999 for a college assignment. And my dad always told me that words are powerful, and whatever I speak and see, I can bring it into existence. I'm a practitioner of manifestation. And I love Ward 8. I knew Marion Barry, I knew Miss Cora, and when this opportunity was presented, the universe just collided, and here we are.
And what about the menu of bringing Caribbean food to us and all of that meaning of that?
Well,
for you?
My country is just so rich. It's a cultural food gastronomy, and I wanted to show it off. We've had our first location in Fort Washington for almost 19 years, and I wanted a space where we can elevate and also introduce people to Guyanese and Caribbean flavors. But people think Caribbean and they think spicy, whereas Caribbean and spice means infusion, layers, breadth and depth of foods coming from our African, Indian ancestors, but also bringing in the Portuguese when they were on the land as colonizers, right? But the remnants of that is in food as well.
So you also have a background, and tell us a little bit about your background, like in film and corporate world and all of those things. Did that
so
enhance?
colorful.
Yeah, but did it enhance on your journey about what you
Absolutely.
were looking for, picking all of these wonderful things for a restaurant?
It's a collection, right? And we have to really just lean in when we are purpose-driven, and in our mindset, the purpose is bigger than the moment, and holding on to that. So I've traversed life and just been so incredibly blessed to sit in roles that were oftentimes seats of situational privilege with immense power, access, and influence. And how do I do that? Not just, for me, how do I serve as a portal? And so collecting all of these experiences and learnings, and also some of it was traumatizing, right? I'm a Black woman. Oftentimes I was younger in spaces of leadership, people not sure who I am, what to make of me. I'm Caribbean. So I just wanted to bring a space where not just for me, but everybody who works here can land and feel safe, and they can earn beyond a living wage. They can earn a thriving wage.
What was, and I wanted to expand on that, as an entrepreneur, as a woman, a Black woman, what were the challenges, and what are the challenges? Because, we see the finished product, we see the good food, we see that you look well. What are the challenges that you find that one would find if they want to open a restaurant or go into, entrepreneurship? What are those challenges that you see?
Well, the first thing I tell people is always bet on yourself. If you can conceive of an idea, you can birth it. But it's not difficult. It's not as easy. It's difficult. Access to funding is always a significant challenge for us as Black women. So when my parents and I started Fort Washington, we took every penny that we could out of 401k, out of our house savings, and pooled together because nobody would lend us. Even though we had good credit, homes, collateral, nobody would lend us. For this location, we were so lucky to have Mayor Bowser as a partner and her team at Demped, and so many other people wrapping their arms around me because they saw not just an entrepreneur, but they saw the executive and the personality that comes with helping to build a brand, but a brand that's gonna be in service to community. But yeah, I GC'd the whole project. I worked with my architect to design. I picked out every piece of furniture in here. And then I had incredible women and others who came into the space and worked alongside me. And they're like, we're gonna do this together. So they're believing in the vision. They see it, they've bought in, and here we are. And it's not easy. Every day you have challenges, right? This is a people space. So you have to meet people where they are oftentimes. challenges with, finding the right kind of talent, because the bar is set very, very high. This is the only upscale Caribbean fusion restaurant in the area. And it's not to discredit anybody else and what they're doing, it's to complement, right? So I've worked hard alongside my husband, my parents, my children, and everybody on staff to bring this to bear, to bring this to light. And we just want to be a space where people can feel luxury and lux and enjoy good food.
As we're going to do,
Yes.
thank you for taking the time for us to just sit here in these lovely chairs that I'm actually probably going to take home with me.
Hey.
If I'm back up the truck.
Hey.
But I am looking forward to some wonderful food, much success, and you're going to tell us what we're going to be served and eat, and we look forward to sharing a meal with you.
Awesome. Thank you, George.